Be sure to buckle up because it's getting tight in here. Got it? Today we're trying out some tights from different companies and see if they are any good. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start with this one. I think this one is from Shein. I remember. So showing the tights like this is going to be a bit hard, but you're going to see it in a minute. But this tight kind of has a crisscross effect over the half of your legs, so this is going to look quite interesting. I have nails and I'm clumsy and I'm probably going to break at least one of these items already. A really nice tight material. No idea how people think bodies look like because there's just so much on the top half. I don't really think this part needs to be that high. Yeah, I guess let's try it on because otherwise you won't be able to see the pattern that good. Okay, how much can you see from the tight? I really like this crisscross effect. It's just such a pretty pattern. You can wear it pretty good with other colors because it's still black. It's a bit hard to get both sides kind of look the same, but once you have it on, it's definitely comfortable and nice to wear. But here is the part that I hate. So the whole length would go up to here. Why? I could wear it as a dress.
I hate this.
And you always get these wrinkles when you have to tuck them in. And for rating, I will give them like an 8 out of 10. But in general, the rest looks quite cute, so I do like it. Okay, the next package got shipped to me like this. And why I wanted to show you this is because it was open. This one was from Aliexpress, I remember. There was definitely someone else already taking it out because here is the package that it was supposed to be in. But anyway, here we have a white pair of tights. I never thought about ordering white tights because I'm already white, so it wouldn't make sense for me. But this pair is going to be quite simple. Just really plain white, there is no pattern on it. I just hate the pull feeling once it's too tight. It's terrible. Also, it's going to give you a lot of pull. This is going to look fun. Imagine
white on white.
This definitely has a lot of thickness to it that I'm not going to break when I do this. So this is good. If I'm being honest, there isn't that much of a difference. I thought the white was even going to be more intense in its color, but once you put it on, it's getting more and more transparent to the point where I don't see that big of a difference to my normal skin color. The fabric feels, again, really nice and soft to the touch, really cozy, and I do like that it is a bit thicker, so hopefully it's a little bit more stable. Also, I don't have this pull feeling on my toes, so that is good. Let's make the lifting test. Yeah, it goes up quite high again. I don't really like them on me. I would say these are a 6 maybe. If they were like really thick, pure white, I think this would have looked better than they are this transparent. I don't think this kind of suits me. Yeah, it's not my personal taste at all, so I give them a 6. Next one. Don't know where this came from. Oh yeah, we have another really cool pattern. Again, we have this crisscross effect, but more like a whole net on the tights. Fabric feels soft too. Here I can definitely see a difference in terms of the shape of the top. This is actually really nice because depending on how short some things are that you wear, you can sometimes see sticking out those bits that aren't covered. This is good. You can actually wear everything with that. It is definitely flexible, probably going to cinch you in a lot. To me, it does look a bit tiny, but I guess we have to see once I try it on. So let's try on the next pair. Okay, I think these are my favorites so far. They are good in so many points. Again, no pull feeling, thankfully. Evenly distributed black. I haven't ripped them apart yet. And what I especially really like is that it goes like really up to here and not that it's cutting off around this area. Let's make the pull test. It goes till here, at least not up here. I still think they look kind of elegant and sexy, but not in like a cheap way. So I do like the way they look. I think I give them at least a 9. So they were definitely worth the 9. Also, these tights, even though they have like a really interesting pattern, they aren't like too much in your face. You can still wear them with different colors and different combinations. So that's why I also really like them. So the 9 they're going to be. Okay, now, if you watch some of my videos or seen outfits, I also like to wear like tights in the winter because there are some special Thermo Tights that have a built-in softer, fluffy layer. And I thought, why not try to order some of them too? Usually with them, I have big problems in terms of 2 factors. One, the length, okay? There is this high pull feeling on my toes every time when I wear these because there's this fluff inbuilt layer and sometimes they seem to be even shorter than some normal tights and they are always one size fits all. This is terrible. Second, I would like to have these skin colored Thermo Tights, but my skin color is
Quite light.
that's the second problem because I don't really find one in my skin color. I thought I'm just going to order a few different ones, and indeed all of them came, but to be honest, they seem to have all the exact color, even though I really thought some of them looked lighter on the picture. But anyway, let's start with the first pair. This one I'm sure I got from Shein. Again, why do I need all this space up here? I don't need this for tummy control or anything. Okay, so here is this inbuilt fluff layer. It's just so cozy and nice to wear. Also, this one is already dirty. Then another thing they always do is they make the fluff go from all the way to the bottom and then they leave out the socks. The next pair I got from Emmiol. And at first glance, it looks totally the same. Okay, but I can definitely feel a little bit of difference in terms of the weight and the thickness. It looks quite the same, but there's definitely a difference in terms of the thickness. In terms of the color, I actually think this one is just a tiny shade lighter than this one. Or it might also be totally the same, I don't know. And then the last pair that I have is from Aliexpress. There are some differences at least. This is crazy high to me. It's already a little bit dirty again. Here at least the part for the foot is different. We have it like this, so your toes at least don't have this pull feeling here all the time. But I'm not sure if this is going to be enough to not rise up all the time. Definitely also a nice fluffiness in there. Oh, but one of them is actually L to XL, so
I have no idea which one.
here, I placed them right next to each other. I don't see any difference. They look all totally the same. Anyway, let's try them. Okay, so now I tried all three of them. And I can definitely tell that my favorite one is the one from Shein. Because in terms of color, if you see it in real life, it is the one that looks kind of the closest to the color that I was really hoping for. It was the one with the least pull feeling, especially around your thighs. You always have this really high pressure. Getting into this was terrible. Also the one from Emmiol, they were just so tight, and this is supposed to be one size fits all. It's terrible getting in. The Aliexpress, I mean, this looks weird and it also feels weird. And pulling it up like this, yeah, I think they were all around this area, and on some of them you can really see the part where there's the fluffy part to the non-fluffy part. This is not really good. So the Shein one actually gets a 9 from me. The one from Emmiol I give a 7, and this one kind of gets like a 5. So yeah, this is my personal taste. And if you haven't had enough of trial hauls, be sure to watch some more videos. They are right there. Yeah.